Yo, what's up, guys? It's your girl Dev, and today we're going to talk about Light and Darkness KvK. This is an event that we went through before with my kingdom 1315. I waited a couple days to get this video together to make sure that we had our teams assigned and ready, and I can explain a little bit about the process. We've already been through 2 separate timers for the KvK pre-events for Light and Darkness. The first event that you will see is Light and Darkness countdown. It says, hey, you have 5 or 6 days until the Light and Darkness starts. Then you're going to get another timer preparing you for Light and Darkness. It's a 2-day timer, 3-day timer. And once that timer is complete, you will begin selecting your teams. So here you go. This is a little bit of description about the Light and Darkness that I'm going to talk about and cover over the course of KvK Season 4 for Kingdoms 1315. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our teams. So for KvK Season 4, Light and Darkness, we went ahead and selected our teams. We actually joined a Delta team, 1399, and we decided to choose them. Council worked together to figure it out. So that's the team we're going with. Now I'm going to show you what happens. If you are the king, right next to the applications, you're going to see a little side button that's going to tell you that you can cancel or create your own team. You may leave the current team and create your own, and you get the little globe captain saying that you are the team leader. Doesn't do anything besides allowing you to accept applications. Currently we have no applications pending because we already have a full team. And you can see applications to different teams as well. I'll show you. All right. And as the king, as the leader, you can make an announcement here, which I will show you will populate. You put an announcement there and it'll show right here on the right hand side after you click on the little scribe, and you'll be able to see an announcement and you can read each one. If it is red, you cannot join it, is because that is not your team type. You can only choose the ones that are your team type, which are white. We are C Kingdom, and I'll show you the list. So here's the team list. So as you can see here, 1317 has not picked a third ally. So there is a space open. The king is the only one that can apply. If there's a space open or not, you can apply to it. But those are the current teams that are. It looks like everyone is full and ready to go. There's a little info tab on the top right. It's just talking about the different classifications of teams. Now, on the bottom globe, you can actually see every single kingdom that's going to be participating in this season's Light and Darkness, Seasons 3 for some kingdoms and Seasons 4 for us. You can also break it down by A, B, C, and D kingdom to see which kingdoms you're going to be able to pair with. If you look on the right hand side, I'm going to show you something here. This is the perfect example. 73 CD is the king, but the current alliance that is the most powerful alliance in the kingdom is 73 GLG, and that shows right there. You can talk to them, you can hit the chat button. Anybody can do this. You can chat with that alliance. You can also send them a kingdom mail. Anyone in the alliance can do that. I think they should probably fix that, but hey, I mean, it works. So that's how it works. It's pretty simple and straightforward. You do have 5 days to select a team. We're coming down to the last couple of days now. If you look here on this list, it says the king can choose and create their own team. Each kingdom will be categorized in A, B, C, or D. We showed you that. A king can choose to switch teams if they see fit or create their own. Again, that's something that the king can do and only the king can do. The alliance members throughout the kingdom can actually view it, but they can't do anything to any of the buttons. It says after the teaming phase ends, if someone's not belong to a team, they'll be automatically assigned with less than 4 kingdoms then that meet that requirement. After the teaming phase, Teams of identical types will be matched against each other based on their power. So I think 6 and 7, 6 is first. I believe it's gonna, I really want to say there's gonna be another timer in a couple of minutes. And with that next timer, I do think that it's gonna be a few days. It might be a little bit longer, but after the teaming up, you will get another countdown timer when you'll be assigned who you're gonna fight. So that's kind of cool. We'll get to see before we're hoping immigration locks. So I will show you right now. Immigration for 13-15 is still open. It's developed and it is not immigration limited. So I really do think that it's going to say, oh, we're almost at 400 days old. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. Now, I do think that it's going to say immigration limited starting in 2 days, whenever the teaming up phase ends. This is a personal opinion. I guess I will update you whenever I find out that information. But that covers it for the teaming up phase. We're really excited and stoked to get prepared. We've already got some chats created, Discords up. I just definitely think that this next KvK will be quite interesting. While we lost a lot last KvK, we got a lot of new people in our kingdom and some good fighters. Our matchmaking with our new kingdoms, I do want to make note that Lilith should probably fix the immigration and assign the teams after the 7-day window timer. So let's say you got that countdown timer. It says Light and Darkness, 5 days to prepare. According to Lilith, you've already been assigned a category for a team. So if you are normally a rank D kingdom and then you get a large immigration of people, this happened last KvK, a large immigration of people, it brought their team to a B kingdom. Now this was an example of 93 from Kingdoms 293. When we went to KvK last season, they had a large immigration of people just before KvK started. And I believe that also assisted and tipped the weighing of kingdoms. I do think Lilith should reassess the scores after that 5-day window, because it gives people a time to move. I think that's really good, but I don't think they need to base it on that power. I think they should give another few days, and I think that's what that timer's for. But according to Lilith, as soon as you get that match, that countdown timer, you've already been matched. And that is how it works for season 2, because I actually talked to Lilith through the community customer service, and that's what they said. As soon as you get that countdown timer, that's when it hits. And it looks like we just tipped over into the next day. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Normally the game likes to lag, so I'm going to take a pause here and I will come back to you as soon as it clicks over. All right, guys, the timer just clicked over and now we have a 3-day timer. This is finding a match. So Lilith has already arranged our kingdoms by power, and they have put us on a list and according to our teams, and now we will be assigned a teammate. I am hoping it's going to be based on the power that we had when we were assigned an original letter. That would be making the most sense, because some kingdoms increased power. I know they did across all the kingdoms, so that it might tip. It may weigh one way or another way. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm really excited for Light and Darkness. This is your coverage from Dev, and I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. And stay tuned for so much KvK action. I am so excited to bring it to you. I'm gonna maybe live stream some of it at some point. I will let you know. But for right now, guys, keep it real.